Hey guys, welcome back. You want Kodi to actually look clean and work the way you want it to? Today I'll show you how to build a simple, polished amber menu setup that you can run offline. Perfect for your own media box or even a Christmas gift. Let's dive in. Alright, we're going to start by installing the amber skin. From a fresh Kodi setup, go to Add-ons, then choose Install from Repository. Next, open the Kodi add-on repository, scroll down to Look and Feel. Then select Skins. In that list, find Amber. That's the one we're going to be using for this setup. It's clean, it's lightweight, and it's simple to work with. Go ahead and click Install. Kodi will automatically grab any extra components it needs. The download should only take a minute or two. Once it's done, you'll get a prompt asking you if you want to switch to new skin. Click Yes, and Kodi will apply the Amber skin right away. Next, we need to add our sources so Kodi knows where our files are. We need to navigate to Settings, then Media Settings, then Library, then Videos. Then scroll down to Add Videos. This opens the Source Find window. From here we go to Browse, navigate to Root File System, then Media, then Kodi Box. That's the name of our hard drive. Then we scroll down to TV shows and select that, and then finally press OK. Now we're back in the Source Find window. Go down to OK. Pay attention to this next window. Now we're telling Kodi what kind of content we have in this source. This directory contains, select that button, change that type of content to whatever you're trying to source right now. For me, it's TV shows. Press OK to finalize the selection. This next bit is asking you if you want to update your library with the content you just sourced. Click Yes. Now it's scraping the information for your source videos. Now repeat this process for our movies folder as well as our music folder.
Voice of thunder, all the winds blind. First row dash, shatter stone foes fly. Your show flames consume the sky. Dragonborn, hear the ancient roar. Through bush and fire, I end his reign.
Alright, got the music working. Next up, let's set up our smart playlist. In this section, we're going to create 3 smart playlists. One for TV shows, one for movies, and one for TV animations. The process is mostly the same for each, with just a few differences in how we filter the content. Just like before, we're heading back to Settings, then go to Media Settings, and then select Videos. Now, at the top of this list, scroll up to the double dots. That'll take us one level back. Now you should see an option called Playlist. Go ahead and open that. And at the bottom of this new menu, there's an option called New Smart Playlist. That's what we're after. Click on that one. This is a smart playlist editor. At the top of this editor, select TV shows. Then in the playlist name, let's keep it simple and just call it TV. Now select New Rule. Change the field from Title to Path. Leave the middle field on Contains and press Browse. And select TV shows, the source we made earlier. Press OK and confirm your playlist title. A quick tip, if your playlist looks empty, don't panic. First make sure you selected the correct type. If your source is the TV shows, the playlist type should also be set to TV shows. Also, double check that you scanned your source into the library after adding it. And after all this, if you're still missing a show, that's usually a sign that Kodi simply didn't index one of your folders. This happens, especially with larger libraries. To check for this manually, go to Files, then open the same source folder you'd expect to see in your playlist. You'll notice something important here. Anything Kodi did index will show the artwork and metadata. But anything it skipped will just look plain. That's your cue that folder needs to be indexed yet. We'll select the folder that isn't indexed and long button press on it and choose Scan to Library. Kodi will then add it manually. And sometimes, Kodi will pop up a window asking you what the folder contains, or asking you to confirm the show's name. That's normal, it just means the naming didn't match what the scraper was expecting. Fixing the title or choosing the correct show from the pop-up usually solves this issue. Next up is movies. It's the same deal, we'll just change the type at the top to movies, and for our sources we'll select movies as our source. I'll speed through this part, you guys got this. Lastly, I'll show you how to make some playlists based on genre. For that, let's make a new playlist again. At the top, we'll choose what type of content this playlist will use. Let's set this to TV shows. Just below that, there's a box for the playlist name. Let's call this one Shows. Now we need to tell Kodi what to include in this playlist. To do that, we'll add a new rule. Click on New Rule. This opens a new menu. At the top you'll see Title. We're going to change that to Genre. Leave the middle option Contains as it is. Down at the bottom where it says Value to Match, you can type something in manually. but instead go over to the right and click on Browse. This shows you a list of all the genres currently in your library. You can select more than one if you want, but for this example, let's just pick animation and press OK. You'll see that animation now appears in the field at the bottom. So the full rule set reads, genre contains animation. Go ahead and press OK, and that completes our rule set. Then press Done, and you'll see the new playlist appear in the menu. Open it up, and you'll notice it's now filtering your TV shows to just show animations. Here's a quick tip. I initially named this playlist Shows, but since we're filtering by animations, it makes more sense to call it TV Animations. We'll do a long button press on Shows and scroll down to Edit Playlist and name it correctly. Alright, now that we got our sources and playlists locked in, let's go ahead and clean up our main menu. There's a bunch of stuff in here we'll never use, so we'll trim it out and make it look good exactly how we want it. Head to Settings, then to Skin Settings, then open Home Layout, and choose Customize Home Menu and Shelves. This is the section that controls everything you see on your main navigation bar, so this is where we'll be doing most of our cleanup. You'll see a lot of your main menu items here. Some are useful, but a lot of them are just clutter. Go ahead and remove add-ons, music video, pictures, and games. We'll keep all the ones that matter. Movies, music, TV shows, favorites, search, settings, and power. That'll give us a clean, simple layout without all the distractions. I cleaned up a bunch of the submenus as well. I like keeping favorites in there. It's a handy spot for shows or movies you're currently watching. You can long press any title and add it right to your favorites for quick access, instead of digging through your full library every time. Next up, submenus. Under search, we're going to customize the submenus and add 2 items. Select Choose Item for Menu, then choose the Surprise Me folder, then Surprise Me TV Shows, and repeat this process for the other menu, Surprise Me Movies. Then under TV, we'll create a submenu called Animations, and we'll connect that Animations Smart Playlist we made earlier to this one here. We're skipping genre submenus for movies in this demo. The process is the same as the animation. Make a smart playlist, create the submenu under movies, then link the submenu to that playlist. Lastly, let's head to Settings and update its submenu too. And let's add an Update Library button. Choose Item for Menu, then scroll all the way down this list until you see Kodi Commands. In the Kodi Commands list, scroll all the way down to the bottom until you see Update Video Library. This will add an Update Library button to our settings. Alright, last bit. Let's hook the playlist and backgrounds to the main menu so everything displays correctly. First, Movies. Choose Item for Menu, then Videos, then Video Library, then Playlist. But not Playlist, rather Playlist folder a little farther down. Then pick the movie playlist we made earlier. And under Action, choose Display. This will have the button show you a filtered list rather than auto-playing all of them. Now let's set the wallpaper background. In the Movies menu, press the Select Background button. Then connect it to the video playlist we created earlier for movies. This will automatically scrape and display images for our playlist from online. Repeat this process for TV shows as well. I also added a custom image for settings, power, search, music, and favorites. If you want the same, just select each of those menu items and point to the background in the folder you prepared. Finally, there's a few quality of life toggles I always enable. Navigate to Settings, then Skin Settings, then Backgrounds. There's 3 toggles we're looking for in this menu. Show background names in home view. Turn this one on so titles will appear on our wallpapers. Show fan art on submenus. Enable this for nicer submenus. Then finally, use main menu item backgrounds for submenus. Switch this one on so the submenus inherits their parent's image. Now we're pretty much all set. Kodi gives you endless ways to customize. We only touched on the basics here. I hope you stuck with me through the process and learned something new. And if this helped, please drop a like and subscribe in the comments. It really helps this channel. And thanks for the 1K subs, guys. Till next time, bye-bye.